We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Mickey Mantle, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
The designated hitter, Mickey.
Now in the box, Mickey Mantle. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Babe Ruth will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
He's going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2
hitter,
for him to this
Mickey
point.
Mantle.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Alomar. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, square one up. One time.
A ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this ball game is tied at 1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mickey Mantle. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fouled away. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Jacob Waguespack earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 run on 6.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Lou Gehrig, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Trent Thornton is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Lou Gehrig.
Here comes the first pitch. Lou Gehrig is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
What do you say?
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Hey, needs you right here. Needs you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Adios, pelota. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig, first in the league in home runs, and he added one more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit well on the ground to first.
Come on, slide.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 3-0.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New York Yankees pick up win number 120, tops in the division. Lefty Grove records his 21st win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Lou Gehrig, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Minoso over at second. Mays is over at first with 1 away.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lou.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Up next,
stepping in, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman,
have a rip up there right now,
Eddie Matthews.
Hey, one time, right now.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Right, stand up, stand up, stand up.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. So striding forward now, Don Mattingly.
23, Don.
Here it comes on
Mattingly.
0-2. Swing and he pops him up.
Tag, take a few steps.
And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in now, Lou Gehrig. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Gehrig.
Hey, 90 feet anyway. Kid.
Here's
Here
the
we
first
go.
pitch to him.
1-0.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-1 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
Line towards center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Eddie Matthews. It was a walk in his last trip. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Hey, your pitch. Get some
Now
more
to the
on it.
plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Don Mattingly will bat next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Don Mattingly.
Left side. Scooped up.
Come on, you're
attack
down.
for
Hard
one.
line, hard line.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 7-1. In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Gehrig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
It might be. That could be. It's gone. A home run.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The New York Yankees earn road victory number 60 on the season. Whitey Ford gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Nate Pearson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.